Hey guys, it's your girl Ty,
And your girl B Marie,
and we're back with another video.
Hold up, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute,
Today's topic, well, really, this topic, because this isn't the first video today. We're talking about abortion. With it or quit it?
I'm gonna let you go first, honestly, because I'm gonna let you go first. I want to know you. I don't think I know your views on this one.
It's different for me. I feel like it's everybody's. I respect everybody's decision, but for me, I ain't with it.
You are with it?
I ain't with it.
You're not with it?
Only because there's so many people out there who want kids and can't have kids, and here you are just passing them up, like. And I feel like you knew what the fuck you was doing when you went and fucked around without protection.
True that, true that.
The consequences are creating a baby or a STD, one or the other. With it or quit it?
You ask me now?
Yeah.
Once again,
Right in the fence.
listen. I feel like in certain situations, I can understand why a person would get an abortion. So, if a person has gotten raped, I can understand. I can sympathize with that. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be bad regardless. It's not my body. But I can understand why somebody would do that. Or that's the biggest reason why I would understand. Health reasons. I mean, you wanted a kid, and then for some reason, for a health-related reason, you cannot carry this kid, unbeknownst to you. I can understand that. I've almost been in that situation where I had to get an abortion. I can understand that. Now, if you are a repeat offender and you just out here busting nuts and just getting abortions because you can, then hell to the fuck no, I do not agree with that. Everybody, and if you don't, after the first go around, you know what happens and the consequences that comes with having sex. You get a kid. So after the first time you had unprotected sex and you got knocked up and you decided that you wasn't ready for a kid, and then you turn your ass right around and go have sex again unprotected and get knocked up and decide you still ain't ready for a kid, then that's your fault, dude. No, I don't agree with that shit.
There should be a limit to how many abortions you get.
Like, learn your lesson the first time. It's not that fucking hard. I don't know. You know exactly what you were doing.
I mean, I feel like some people, you don't have to abort if you don't want a kid. You can give that kid up for adoption.
You definitely can. I feel like
there's people who are willing to take that kid.
this is true. But I also feel some type about that too, because everybody, well, not everybody, people say, give the kid up adoption, you don't have to abort, you can give the kid away. But there's already thousands and thousands and thousands of kids that's up for adoption. I mean, you're just putting another one out there to be without a family, to be within the system. Unless you yourself find a family for that child.
All right.
I just say don't do it. Don't get pregnant. I mean, there's birth control, condoms, abstinence. Just don't have sex.
She said abstinence.
Just don't do it. You can say no. Guys, you can say no. Use your hand. There's tissue, napkins. Say no.
Good luck on that.
If you know you're not ready for a kid, don't put it in. I just feel if you know you're not ready for a kid, don't put yourself in a situation where you're going to fuck up somebody else's life because you're not ready. When you can do something to prevent that. Like, dude, get insurance. If you don't have insurance, you can't afford insurance. If you can't afford insurance, then you qualify for free insurance. Go down to the state, get yourself some insurance, go and get yourself some birth control. And, the doctors, gynecologists, at least my gynecologists have condoms. I can just pick some up if I need some.
Right, I was just about to say, don't just assume that only guys can have to wear condoms. Females, we have condoms too. We do.
And guys, don't be gullible either, because I've talked to some people, and don't just assume a female is on birth control.
It's true.
Know what you're getting into. Don't be like, oh no, she on birth control. I'm good. I'm straight. No, you could be fucking around and catch something else other than a kid. Use a condom.
Yeah.
Don't have sex with that person until you know that person. Go and get checked out together.
I was just about to say that, like, STDs is real out here, guys.
It's real. Have one good night and then a lifetime of of some shit. You don't want to fuck around and, you know what? You just be safe out here. And, everybody knows what happens when you have sex. There's a great possibility that you might end up pregnant. You don't want to be in a baby mama, baby daddy type situation.
And that's another thing. Think about who these people is that you choosing to have sex with, because you unprotected sex, put it like that, because you turn around and have a baby with somebody that you know damn well
should not be taking.
You can't parent with.
Or know damn well they don't know the first thing they doing when it comes to a child, or they don't have the capacity of being able to take care of another living thing.
That's just come on now. If you ain't right and that person ain't right, y'all shouldn't be having no goddamn baby. Y'all both need to be using protection.
Exactly. And guys need to stop putting it all on the female. Oh, well, you decided to have this kid. No, it's not. It's not just the female's fault. A lot of guys like to do this. Oh, well, you had the option of getting an abortion. You had the option of doing this. First off, when I see a nigga lay down on the table and get cut up and things shoved up them, then they can talk. Until then, shut the fuck up. You chose to lay down with that female. You chose to finish inside her. It's very much your fault as well as it's hers. Just because she has the last decision as to whether or not she's going to get up on the exam table, don't mean a goddamn thing. Facts. It's as much as her fault as it is your fault. It takes two to have a kid. It's not just on a female. When you lay down with somebody, be prepared to deal with the consequences that comes with having sex with an individual. Do you think the guy should have a say-so in whether or not you get an abortion or
not? Woo!
Because
let's talk about that.
Yeah, before I need to touch base on this, because it took two to have this kid. And a lot of times, not a lot of times, 100% of the time, it's on the female whether they're going to keep this kid or not. They have the choice of getting an abortion. So there could be a guy that's all for it. Let's keep this kid. The female don't want it. She has all rights to get an abortion. Is she wrong?
I feel like she didn't make that baby by herself. So it should be a 50-50. Granted, she has to carry it for 9 months. But I feel like if he wants to keep it, it shouldn't be all on her to take care of it.
Because I seen this episode of Teen Mom, right? I'm going to get on it. Brianna, right? She didn't want that baby. She didn't. She said she was going to give Stella. Yeah, she said she was going to give Stella up for adoption. And that's his name, Lewis? Yeah, that's his name. Lewis was like, no, he wanted his kid and shit. Then she go and have the baby, and now where Lewis at? Lewis will be in jail. Lewis should be in jail for neglecting his responsibilities. He forced that girl to keep that baby just to leave and not be involved. That he should be in jail.
She should have dropped that baby off with him and kept it pushing.
Well, no, she loved her kid now. Like she had the
I'm
baby.
just saying,
but
if she didn't want to, day one, I'd have been at his.
see,
Here's
so-
your baby. Your baby. Because I didn't want a baby. But you wanted a baby. Here's your baby.
right. And see,
Hit me up with child support.
when you go
This is your
for
baby.
adoption, like say if a female carried out the kid to term or whatever and was like, I don't want the kid, I want to give it up to adoption. You know that female has to have permission from the father to do so? Like the father has to sign off, but if the father doesn't sign off or respond within a certain amount of time, then the female could go
Right.
forth with the adoption. I kind of feel like it should be the same way with abortion. Like I feel like if the male wants the kid, and I understand I'm a female, so I understand it's my body. I should be able to do whatever I want with my body. But
Right.
it also comes back to taking responsibility for your actions.
Because
You know?
he didn't make that kid by himself either.
And he's willing to step up. And now, listen, he's saying he's going to step up. Now, if he don't step up, that's what I think consequences should come into place. But you're killing this person's child. It's not just your child. You are now killing someone else's kid.
True.
So in certain situations, I agree. Now, if both of y'all agree on abortion, I mean, both of y'all just shouldn't have had unprotected sex.
But I also
shit
feel
happens,
like-
but there's Plan B.
True. I also.
I mean, there is.
There
like,
is Plan B. That is true.
just
There's
all these things. there's so many other options.
I feel like if a girl is pregnant and she does not want this kid, and the person she had this kid with wants the kid but is not the type of person that should be raising a child, then I don't feel like, I mean, you got to think about, is this child going to have an okay life?
But
Because
if you do that, then everybody needs to. You can't. I feel like that's suggestive. I mean, is that the right word? I don't know if that's the right word.
But think
I feel
about if you sleeping around with somebody and they're a party person and all this other stuff, or not even if they're a party person, but maybe mentally they don't have it to be a parent. Well, you can't
say
judge
that,
that. Yeah, you're
and just
right.
because somebody's a party person doesn't mean they're not
They're
going to
gonna
change their ways.
right.
So
It's
you,
true.
You can't go off of that. You just gotta wait and see. This is why you shouldn't have kids
How about
with
this?
people that you don't know.
How about this? If you get pregnant and this ain't that person's first child and they telling you to keep it but they don't see their other kids, get that abortion.
See,
Cause
no, because I wouldn't say getting an abortion. That person should, I don't feel like people should get off scot-free without taking care of their kids. We're gonna have
but
a
they
fight.
do.
They do, and that's why we're gonna have a.
Another discussion.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah, like leave your comments below and let us know. Are you with it or quit it?
I think I want to come back to this video after you guys comment. We're probably going to respond and talk and, read some of the comments on camera and discuss it more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I would really love to hear other people's opinions and views on this.
So let us know. Comment below, like and subscribe, and we'll be back with another video.
video.